Hello, it's me again. Today I want to show you my Hunger Games Trilogy movie collection. So, a little backstory. The Hunger Games Trilogy is one of my favorite trilogy novels ever. So, these I have the novels. This is the first one, The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. I bought this novel for the very first time short after I watched the first movie. So, back in senior high, I think I bought this one back in 2012. Yeah, I bought it in 2012, short after I watched the movie The Hunger Games. I watched the movie and I automatically fell in love with that film, The Hunger Games, and so I decided to buy the novel because I want to know more. I simply cannot conceal my curiosity. So I bought The Hunger Games, the first one, and this is one of the best book reading experience that I've ever had my entire life. Then I purchased the second book, Catching Fire. This one simply hooked me from the get-go. I bought this one short after finished reading The Hunger Games, and this book is so good that mere hours after finishing Catching Fire, I went to the bookshop and purchased the third book, Mockingjay. So that's the third novel, Mockingjay. It's such an amazing reading experience that I've never had before, and I've never had similar experience ever since. I do enjoy reading other novels. I do enjoy reading other series. I do enjoy reading the Lord of the Rings trilogy and then Harry Potter books. Those are amazing, amazing books. But in the matter of experience, I never really hooked that much. Being hyped so much for a story. Other than the Hunger Games trilogy. So this is one of my ultimate favorite trilogy ever. So that's the backstory. That's how I fell in love with Hunger Games. So I saw the movie first back in 2012, and then I bought the novel. So this is the video CD of the Hunger Games. That's the design of the front cover, spine, the other spine, and that's the design of the back. This video CD was released in 2012, of course, and it's a slipcover. The movie is inside. It's a regular DVD case. That's the actual video CD, and it consists of two disc video CD, disc one, and then disc two. Of course, both discs that contain the movie part one and movie part two. I actually own the entire Hunger Games series on DVD, so that's the only way I could afford to own the entire Hunger Games trilogy on any physical media format that was on a DVD. So back in the day, they released a very, very cheap DVD, and I have all of them on DVD. These are the DVD. That's the DVD of the Hunger Games, and that's the DVD of the Hunger Games Catching Fire. I did have the DVD for Mockingjay Part 1 and Mockingjay Part 2, but those are damaged now because of disc rot. So this particular distributor, if you follow the channel and watch my other videos about disc rot, I did mention about this particular distributor. That is Top, the distributor, but actually the let's say the parent distributor is Prime, and Prime is known for manufacturing awful, low quality discs. So they suffer from disc rot, and I can see the sign of disc degradation already for the Hunger Games Catching Fire. So I decided to buy those movies on other format, that is the Blu-ray. That's the Blu-ray of the Hunger Games trilogy, and these are manufactured in the US. They're all Region A from the US. Actually, in my country, the Blu-ray is also Region A. But again, if the Blu-ray was distributed by the same distributor as these video CD and DVD by Prime, knowing the quality was like basically shit. So I decided not to buy the Blu-ray from them, and decided to purchase the US versions of the movie of the Blu-ray. So the first one is the Hunger Games. That's the design of the front cover is identical to the design of the video CD. That's the front cover. That's the design of the spine, and that is the design of the back. This is the two-disc Blu-ray edition with digital copy. See the design of the disc inside. There you go. That's the movie disc, and then that's the special feature disc. Nothing really special, nothing fancy about this one. And being a Blu-ray disc from 2012, there are features that you can no longer experience, like those that you need to download on your iPhone or your Android phone. That and they're simply shutting down right now. And also the ultraviolet, you cannot use that anymore because the platform shut down a few years ago. Then move next is the Hunger Games Catching Fire. That's the design of the front cover. Spine, the other spine, and that is the design of the back. Again, this is in a slipcover. So the first one, Hunger Games, doesn't have slipcover, but the second one came out with slipcover. The design of the actual front cover is identical to the design of the slipcover. That's the front cover, spine, and that's the back. This one is the Blu-ray plus DVD and digital HD, those stuff. Let's try to see the design of the disc inside. That is the Blu-ray disc, and that is the DVD. And those are the book. The movie shows how the movie shows how, but the book shows why. Read it today. That's exactly what I felt when I saw The Hunger Games, the first one. I immediately decided to purchase the novel because it's just simply too exciting for me. There you go. But this one, the drawback of this one is the Blu-ray case itself. I do not like this type of Blu-ray case. I wish they have the normal Blu-ray casing instead of that one with the recycling symbol of there. That's just not very, very good. So, but there you go. That's the Hunger Games Catching Fire. And yeah, that's a very, very exciting movie. I really like that one. Then the final installments. There are two movies in the final one. In the Mockingjay, they divided this one into two parts. This one is Mockingjay Part 1, also in slipcover. That's the design of the front cover. The spine, the other spine, and that is the design of the back. You can take the slipcover out. And that's the actual Blu-ray packaging. That's the front cover, spine, and the back. It is identical to the slipcover, and I never understand why they did that. They have this part cut so that we can see the barcode, but I simply don't understand that. They've never done that for Indonesian release ever. They always have the full package. If they want to show the barcode, they just print the barcode on the slipcover instead of doing that. But there we go. And we're going to see the design of the discs inside. That's the Blu-ray disc. That's the DVD. There we go. And some promotional materials here, and the ultraviolet code. This is probably a good case for movie collectors. If you have this items in your collection, the ones with ultraviolet and those code, knowing that ultraviolet, now gone, and the physical media is still here and can still play your collection. That is a win for physical media collectors. And so let's move to the last one. It's the Mockingjay Part 2. That's the design of the front cover. Spine, the other spine, and that is the design of the back. It's similar to Catching Fire, and Mockingjay Part 1 is in a slipcover. Take the slipcover out, and you can see that's the actual Blu-ray case, Blu-ray plus DVD plus Visual HD. That's the front cover, the spine, and that's the back. And the designs of the disc, that is the Blu-ray disc, Mockingjay Part 2, and that is the DVD. And it's sad that all of these Hunger Games trilogy, they're on this type of Blu-ray packaging. It was quite, um, famous for this era to release Blu-ray in such case. So the case is not as strong, and I fear that can easily damage the cover, the actual cover, because there are holes in the on the box, so that's going to damage the paper of the front cover even sooner if you do not take extra care when handling this collection. So there you go. That's my complete Hunger Games collection on Blu-ray and on DVD, and my story of reading the Hunger Games trilogy novel and how it becomes one of my favorite trilogy ever. And also another story of disc rot that I experienced with the Hunger Games trilogy. This actually has the sign of disc rot. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's there. I noticed the sign of disc rot on Catching Fire, and yeah, that's just terrible, and that's very, very normal for these distributors. So I decided not to purchase any more disc manufactured by them. So I think that is all that I want to share at this very moment. If you are still with me, I say sincerely thank you. Take care and goodbye.